We're going to review all about verbs right now, and then we'll move on to something next week, something else that's really exciting to learn about grammar. We talked about action verbs, and that's what it tells what someone or something does. It shows the action. The verb has to agree with the number in its subject. So for example, if I show you right here, I find my pen right real quick. Gabriella hits the baseball. Hits is the action verb right there. This is the verb. And since Gabriella is only one person, that's why there's an S at the end of that word. Now, the next part of the sentence, it says her teammates cheer. The subject is teammates because that's what the sentence is about. And what do the teammates do? They cheer. So that is also the verb. Now, you notice that one doesn't have an S at the end of it because teammates, it's plural. There's more than one person on that teammate. Or, sorry, there's more than one teammate that they're talking about. Now, the next part after the action verb was that sometimes an action verb can have a helping verb. There'll be a main verb and a helping verb. The helping verb comes before that action verb, but it doesn't show action. So in this example given, it says Gabriella can run fast. Well, the subject is Gabriella and run is the verb, but actually in this one, it's going to be can run because can is the helping verb and the run is the main verb or the action verb, okay? And she has reached third base. She is the subject. And reached would be the action verb, except that there's a has in front of it, so that would be the helping verb right there, because it helps the she get to the action, but it doesn't show action. Okay? Not only did we talk about action verbs and helping verbs that help those action verbs, we also talked about linking verbs, and they connect the subject to what that subject is like or is. So it doesn't show action really, but it we said it was kind of like an equal sign in math. It's saying what it is or what it's like. So in these sentences here, it says Gabriella is a good player. Gabriella is obviously the subject, and what it kind of equals as a good player is that linking verb. Okay. She feels proud. We also said that it can be a verb that talks about your five senses, right? What you feel, smell, see, or what it looks like or whatnot. So feels is also the linking verb here. The next part says linking verbs can also have main and helping verbs. So it says here the game will be over soon. The game is the subject, and it's saying it will be over soon, because that's what it is. It'll be over. And then it has been a fun game. What has been a fun game? It has. That's the subject. And has been is the linking verb right there. Okay? The last part we've talked about in verbs are verb tense. That there's a present tense, a past tense, and a future tense. Those three things. Sorry, I'm doing it off camera like that's helpful, Miss Lee. Come on. The present tense verb, it tells about something happening right now. So Lewis catches the ball. His friends yell, hooray. Lewis was doing it right at that moment, and his friends were yelling right at that moment. Past tense verbs tell about something that has already passed, already happened. Some verbs some verbs form the past tense by adding ed. That's usually the most common, but some are irregular. It happens. So the game ended. It happened in the past. There's the ed. People in the stands clapped. What did they do? They clapped. That was the action, and they already did it. So there's the ed. Tito's getting very excited. That's his clapping, I guess. The players shook hands. They already did it. Instead of shake, we don't say we shaked hands. It's shook because it's an irregular verb. Okay, and then they ran off the field. Ran means you already did it. That is also an irregular verb. You don't say run and I runned, or I runned yesterday. So those are two irregular verbs. Future tense tells about something that is going to happen. It usually includes the helping verb will. The two teams will play again next week. All right, that's the review. Your practice pages are right here, lesson 18, and I will see you soon.